Mrape. It's the hope that kills you, you know. 1 point up with 3 minutes to go. That's a lot of hope to be dashed. And lo, the Rugby Championship has been won by New Zealand. Congratulations, you bastards. What? And what a match it was. The Springboks managed to strangle the All Blacks game to the point that they could only score 1 try in the match. I see that as a total win. The All Blacks, being the All Blacks, they managed to stay in touch with the Springboks, and at the end of the game, a 78th minute penalty was the difference. I'm so sick of losing by 2 points in the final 5 minutes to the All Blacks. It's made my hair go grey. Look at my hair. That's the All Blacks. Tell you who else is getting grey hair? The Springbok forwards. Every game they tackle and they scrum and they win lineouts against the throw and they get us in great field positions. Then who comes sliding in? Those damn backline players there to kick away all the ball and lose us great field position and give me more grey hair. In my opinion, the Bok Pack have beaten the Aussies and the All Blacks in 2 of the last 3 tests. Unfortunately, the only team they cannot beat are their own teammates with the beautiful hair and the immaculate shirts. I'm sure the coaches see the lack of ambition on attack and they will be adjusting. I'm sure of it. The All Blacks are just good, man. They knew if they kicked their goals, kicked well and defended well, they would stay close to the box. Congrats to them on a very good year so far, and we'll see you in that final test. Got it all out. The Aussies are truly riding high right now. The confidence from beating the Boks twice showed in their destruction of the Pumas. They look like they're having fun for the first time in a while. And the old bad boys of Aussie rugby are back and looking more mature. Let's hope there are no media headlines of old Quaid and James getting into bar fights with NRL players, all hopped up on Coke and Red Bull. Coca-Cola. The Pumas are just not clicking. Their defense is so passive as to not even be there, and their meters against column must be in the thousands. They're also losing so much momentum with off-the-ball incidents. My boy Marcus Kremer was the villain this week. Idiot. This weekend is the Pumas' last chance, but the Aussies are playing with real joy now, and I think they are probably going to cement second place in the championship. So which players get to play on my PS5? For New Zealand, the ugly Barrett, Scott, gets in because he's one of the two starting All Blacks who did not concede a turnover. What? He also carried a bit, tackled a bit, and longed for the respect of his 2 brothers a bit. Only one man from South Africa gets to play on my PS5. Sia Flippin' Kolisi. He was everywhere. He put pressure on the New Zealand backs in the tram lines, he carried up the middle to set up SA's first try, and he was just playing like he was pissed. Was loving it. So the Aussies have a new star, Andrew Kellaway. No one who looks so much like a Bible salesman should be this good at rugby on the wing. Good wingers look like Roscoe Speckman. The ability to fancy looks ratio here is all wrong. Finally for the Pumas, their captain Julian Montoya was the shining light, scoring a try, making 11 tackles and leading well. He was probably angry for missing the captain's photo shoot during the week. I mean, that's pretty mean. Only one weekend of the Rugby Championship left, and only Pride left to play for. And that sweet, sweet TV money. Can't see the Wallabies losing, and they should beat the Pumas. They are playing with so much joy right now. The All Blacks might try some different combinations, but the Boks are keeping it much the same. Hopefully they give their bench a few more minutes of game time. Poor Yankees and Yankees must have splinters from the bench by now. Okay, what about the club game? There's so much rugby right now. There's the top 14, the Premiership, the URC has just started, and on top of it all, the Fosroc Super 6s has turned into a 2-horse race between the Bulls and my longtime boys, the Southern Knights. I'll just have to focus on the URC, where the Emirates Lions are dominating. The official first ever try of the first ever match in the first ever season of the URC was scored by Jumbo Olengo of the Lions. My man! And since the Lions won that match, it was also the first time I could ever utter, "There goes my super brew," for the URC. Other than the Lions, all the other SA teams lost, which was kind of expected. They've just been playing each other for the better part of the year in meaningless, COVID-affected competitions. They will have to get up to speed quickly, but I'm sure they will, and games will get tighter. Right now, it looks like the usual suspects will be strong in the URC. Leinster and Munster are looking really good, and the Bulls should get better once they get their Springboks back. The Ospreys are also looking like a dark horse. Does that have racist roots? Dark horse. My first impressions of the competition itself were good. The production is interesting without being cringy. The teams are playing entertaining rugby in front of crowds, in Europe at least, and the Lions are the best team in SA. So stop the count. The URC is far from over, so watch and enjoy. Any other news? Let's see. The Blitzboks are the official World 7 Series champions. It was a long, hard campaign of 2 tournaments in one country without most of the major powers. What a memorable victory for South Africa's Sevens team. And finally, the Waikato Chiefs have decided to give the waterboy duties to Warren Gatland and make him director of rugby of the club. The standing coach, Clayton McMillan, will no longer be standing in, and he will just be the head coach of the club. I'm sure there's a few Chiefs fans that are very happy about this news. Not much else going on this week, and there was no need for trauma counseling. But the second game against the All Blacks is always worrying. And that's the update for this week in this boiling room. I will see you all next week after we've put 40 points on the All Blacks. Bye! I must believe it!